Paul Thomas Anderson, I need you to make a movie about the final week of the life of Joseph Smith. Yes, Mormon leader Joseph Smith. Joseph is facing charges and the general public is in an uproar and pissed with him because he had a newspaper press, the Nauvoo Expositor, destroyed. Expositor, Nauvoo, I don't know, Expositor? The newspaper was being run by ex-Latter-day Saints who were not happy with Joseph Smith. They were critiquing his abuse of power, plural marriage. Obviously, Joseph Smith was not excited. It gets interesting because Joseph Smith was the mayor of Nauvoo, and the city council passes a ordinance, a law, I don't know. They declare that the newspaper is a public nuisance and that it must be destroyed, and all the newspapers and the handbills must be burned. So Joseph Smith has the city marshal do just that. He destroys the printing press at the Nauvoo Expositor. I'm never going to get that word right. State leaders and local critics then said, hey, Joseph Smith, you need to be arrested for charges of riot after destroying the printing press. Tensions are rising. Believing his life is actually in danger, Joseph Smith leaves the city. He crosses over the Mississippi River into Iowa, thinking that I got to get out of town because I might get killed. People might try to get me. But then later this same day, Joseph receives letters from people in Nauvoo who say, hey, Joseph, what does that mean by you abandoning the saints in your city? Joseph decides that, yeah, he should go back to town that very day. Paul, Joseph's next line could be in your movie. I mean, the script writes itself. If my life is of no value to my friends, it is of none to myself. I mean, maybe not like that. Maybe it's more like, if my life is of no value to my friends, it is of none to myself. If my life is of no value to my friends, it is of none to myself. I don't know. You're gonna be the actor. Well, you're not gonna be the actor. You're going to be the director. You're going to direct the actor on how to say it. I don't know. You do that job, okay? So back in Nauvoo, Governor Thomas Ford promises protection if Joseph and the city council submit to arrest. Trusting that promise, Joseph, Hiram, which was his brother, and a small group rode towards Carthage on June 24th. Before leaving Nauvoo, Joseph looks back at the city, reportedly says, I am going like a lamb to the slaughter. Joseph just had a way with words, so to speak. They arrive in Carthage later that day and agree to face the charges. Joseph and the others first face the charges for destroying the press, and they post bail. But then there's a twist. I'm telling you, Paul, this could be a movie. I'm telling you, there's a twist. It's a good twist. A new charge is brought against Joseph and his brother Hiram. This comes from Joseph Smith using the local militia to protect himself during the time leading up to the destruction of the printing press, the things he was doing. And treason is not a bailable offense, which means Joseph and Hiram must stay in custody. They are taken to the Carthage jail, which now sets us up for the end of the movie. I mean, Joseph's life, but also the movie. Governor Ford meets with Joseph to listen to his defense. And what Joseph says is, hey, the accusations against me are exaggerated. I needed the militia to prevent bloodshed, all right? Ford seems sympathetic, but then he makes a decision. Governor Ford withdraws his troops from Carthage, which is where Joseph Smith and his brother are being held in jail, and decides to go to Nauvoo. Essentially, he's leaving Joseph and Hiram just to be guarded just by a few guards who might not be friendly with Joseph and his brother's political and religious leanings, and knowing that there's a lot of people out there who don't like these two. It all comes to this. I don't know if it's 100 or 200, but a mob shows up sometime around 5 p.m. at the jail. They rush the building, they overpower the guards, and they attack. Gunshots erupt as they fire through the door in the upstairs room that Joseph and his brother are being held. Hiram's hit first and dies. I mean, it's intense. Joseph apparently smuggled in a pistol, so he fires back. The mob's advancing, and we don't know if Joseph was trying to jump out the window or he was just kind of retreating back to the window, but regardless, he gets blasted by the mob, flies out of the window, and dies there on the ground outside of the jail. Joseph Smith was 38 years old. Paul, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'm just telling you, you got a winner right here. This one is good. It's really good. I mean, it's got church, religion. It's got power. It's got polygamy. It's got gun battle. It's got it all. I'm telling you, I'm not even a Mormon, and this story captured me. You got yourself a gem right here. Polish that bad boy and publish it, because I'm telling you what, an Oscar winner.